Yo, 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 yo. Welcome back. Sorry for the little delay. However, I'm glad y'all are tuning in to the Strongcast, aka the Gamg, the Big Flex Podcast. I am your host, John Q and this bitch, and of course, who we have over here? Who we got on here?
Oh, Mr. Drink plenty of water, stay hydrated.
Mr. Organic himself. Don Snipes in the building. Yeah, buddy. So how was your strong end, cuz?
Man, it was great. I really can't say what I was doing this strong end, but it was great.
I hope you was being strong.
I was.
Okay.
I was real strong.
All right. First off, though, too, you know what I'm saying? I want to say happy belated Mother's Day to all the great mothers out there. You know what I'm saying? So I hope y'all enjoyed y'all day. I hope y'all got everything that y'all, really wanted. I hope y'all spend a lot of time with y'all family and everything and ate pretty good and, did some nurturing like y'all always do. You know what I'm saying? And helping out, say, y'all family, community, and kids and everybody, you know what I'm saying, that love y'all, you know what I'm saying? So just want to give a shout out to all the great mothers out there, you know what I'm saying? So happy Mother's Day again. All right.
Yeah, shout out to the mothers.
All right.
Shout out to the mothers. And shout out to the mothers that's not mothers, that's still mothers, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
All the mothers that's, all the past mothers, the present mothers, and the mothers to be.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's a lot of women out there that, they may not necessarily have kids, but they help out women that do. And those women deserve credit as well. You understand what I'm saying? Because they help, and they part of the tribe, they part of the village that's helping to raise us. Some of these people out here. So shout out to them.
Shout them out. Clap it up. You are very appreciated and loved. You know what I'm saying? So you never want to, not shine any light on y'all. You know what I'm saying? So let's run down, say, these sponsors real quick. Say we got a couple, you know what I'm saying? A couple of announcements also. So, of course, we are sponsored by Gamg, the Enterprises LLC. So if you're looking for the best personal training, one-on-one training, group training, coming up soon, say on May 28th, I'm having a free boot camp. That's right, a free boot camp class, 12 o'clock. All right, so what you want to do is you want to email me at gamgpodcast7@gmail, all right, with your name, and I'm going to send you a confirmation with, say, what you want to call that? The little, I'll just say a confirmation code, all right? We'll just do that. So if you interested, once again, email me at gamgpodcast7@gmail, all right? And you have to register, okay? So it's May 28th at Jafar Fitness. This is in Southfield, okay? Off of Telegraph, in between 8 and 9 Mile, okay? Also, what you?
Make sure they doctor.
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah. Make sure, that you are cleared to participate in physical activity, because it will get a little bit physical, but it's a basic boot camp, so I'm not going to go too hard on you, know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep it real basic. But just want to make sure that you're able to participate, all right?
Did you whip this nigga ass one day up in the gym or something? He did a little extra?
Yeah, say Doc been getting it in. Yeah, Doc been getting it in lately, you know what I'm saying?
Man.
So,
good shit.
We getting them together, you know what I'm saying? So y'all gonna be looking at Doc in the middle on some of these videos I'll be putting up on some exercise tips. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Lifting up a whole damn house. All right?
See, that nigga get his burpee on.
You know what I mean?
Get his plank on.
And then we are also, sponsored by Ape, which is All Problems Eliminated. This is a home restoration and home repair company. So give Teron and BT a call at area code 623-223-3943. So if you're looking to get any kind of work done to your house, plumbing, drywall, anything, painting, so forth, give them a call, all right? Floors, matter of fact, they just did some floors. If you check out their IG on ape.tl, you can see some of their before and after work also, okay? And we are also sponsored by TNT Cakes and Creations. Okay, so once again, this is a printing company and this is a cake and pastry company. So if you're looking to get any kind of cakes and cupcakes and teas and heat transfers, and they print up everything, you know what I'm saying, from desk plaques and so forth, you know. So anything that you want to get printed, make sure you give Tim a call at area code 563 565. Oh man, I'm messing all up. 563-650-9444. All right. Or you can email them at timwilliams1130@yahoo. Okay. And we have two more announcements. I know this is a long one. So the next one is we have, say, Jordan M. Michelle's closet clean out. Okay, so if you're looking for fashion at great prices, designer purses, handbags, sunglasses, watches, belts, and more, check them out on every week live on Facebook at the Closet Clean Out page. Okay, and also this Saturday I am joining Feeling Healthy Vibes for a hell of a walk, a walk for health. Okay. At the DeQuinder Cut, with, say, Lauren Lewis. Okay. From Detroit City Deals. So you are welcome to come on out. It's at 9:00 in the morning at DeQuinder Cut. Make sure you wear green. Okay. It's for a representation of life. So if you're not doing anything, you want to get a walk on, a good, healthy walk on, come meet us on down there. All right. And I think that's about it as far as our announcements. What you got going on, cuz? You got anything?
Nothing, man. Shout out to everybody in the cast of Why Am I Still Single down in Atlanta, preparing for the show in New Orleans on the 28th at the end of this month, man. So looking forward to that.
All right.
And, yeah, that's about it, man.
So you get some of that that Creole?
Yeah. We had some auditions too this weekend. They were here for The Right Thing, Darren Brown's film. So we had some pretty interesting talent come on out. Shout out to everybody that came on out and showcased your talent and auditioned for one of the roles. So
okay, clap that shit up. All right, you know what I'm saying? I know y'all tired of me saying this shit, but y'all gonna see me one day, man. I'm gonna stop playing around, man. I'm gonna get serious. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that's what it is. You know, y'all just waiting for me to come on through the door and act a goddamn monkey.
Sheesh.
No. Caesar. No.
Yeah, sure.
All right. So make sure y'all check out Don and everything he's doing. Say if y'all in Atlanta, in New Orleans, follow him. You know what I'm saying? Support. You know what I'm saying? All right, y'all. All right.
I need a masseuse to follow me. I'm sore than a motherfucker, man. I got a little confession. I finally stopped BSing around, so I caught myself getting in the gym this weekend. That's why I say it was good. I don't want to talk about it because I feel like 6 motherfuckers jumped me.
Good.
So today I'm coming in here all wore out. You know, the first couple of days back in the gym is hell. Fuck that, the first week or two.
Hey, look, the reason why I'm saying good because I owe you. You know what I'm saying? He got me back on the right track, man, a long time ago.
I'm in here beating down, man.
And I owe him. You know what I'm saying? I owe you a nice
when your nipple hurt from shit, and you know what I'm saying? You know when you ain't been in the gym in a long time, you always feel like you go back in there and you got that muscle memory, so you like, oh man, I remember when I was, and then you pick that weight up, you be like, wait a minute. You make sure ain't no other motherfuckers looking at me. I'm gonna have to
like, man, you better grab them 5s.
Yeah. The 5s, nigga. I'm doing the bar with just the clip on the
man.
Right now. We doing the bar with the clip on that motherfucker. Like that's all the way extra we need on this motherfucker.
Right.
But yeah, no, right. I mean, I feel good. I do realize that, you know, right now, just with anything in life, it's just gonna be about some consistency. So, you know I've been at that place before, but yeah, no, my ass is whooped right now, man. Seriously. No, so we got these masseuse out there, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Hit us up on the show, you know what I'm saying?
All right.
I need a massage, shit.
So look, check this out.
Too, not no funny shit.
You said with a happy ending.
Nah, I don't even play that kind of shit. Bro, I know some dudes, they be like scared to get massaged, but it be like, motherfucker, like, for what? Like, because that shit sometimes it don't feel great. Like
hell
that.
no. Now when you got the right person that's doing that's trying to work, you
ain't thinking about getting.
You know how you feel right now.
Or nothing. That's
how you gonna feel when somebody that know what they doing massaging you. You gonna wait. You gonna get your ass up and it's gonna feel like 6 motherfuckers and beat your
Absolutely.
ass. You know what I mean?
So and I'm cool. I'm with all of that. You know, give me that, but don't come in there with that funny business shit because that pissed me off. I ain't even playing.
All right. So look. So instead of Q's say exercise tips this week, I actually have Q's motivational video and a funny video that's going to follow. So check this out, y'all.
What's stopping you? Are you too tired? Didn't get enough sleep? Don't have enough energy? Don't have enough time? Is that what's stopping you right now? Don't have enough money? Is that the thing? Or is the thing that's stopping you, you?
Excuses sound best to the person that's making them up. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Get off the pity potty. Telling everybody your sad and sob stories, trying to get people to show up to your pity potties and your pity parades. If you ever see me in a Rolls Royce, a 6 or 7 star hotel, living my life to the fullest, don't get jealous of me, because I worked my ass off to get it. Nobody handed me nothing. Wake your ass up. Awaken the beast inside. It's game on. It's go season. It's time for you to take advantage of the access and the resources that you have in your country and your community. You got a problem with your life, you got a problem with your environment, do something about it. If you want it, go get it.
Recognize the excuses are not valid. They're conjured up, they're fabricated, they're lies. And how do you stop the lies? You stop the lies with the truth. And the truth is, you have time. You have the skill, you have the knowledge and the support and the willpower and the discipline to get it done.
The fruit of everything good in life begins with a challenge. Everything is uphill that's worthwhile. And it's not going to come to you, and it's not going to fall in your lap, and it's not going to be something that, oh my God, it just was so simple. It's always going to be difficult.
If you want it, you gotta go get it.
This is your chance. This is your shot. This is your moment. This is your time. This is your place. This is your opportunity.
This is my time. This is my moment. Tomorrow. Ain't no such thing as tomorrow. We only got today. It's your dream. If you wanted to have it, get your butt up and make it happen. If you wanted to have it, rise and grind.
You still got work to do. Stay on that basketball court. Stay on that football field. It's grind season, homie.
Yo. So the reason why I chose this video is, hey, like I said, fuck your excuses. You know what I'm saying? You know what you need to do. Get your shit together. It's only you. You know what I'm saying? That's stopping you on everything. All right. So all I want to say is that's what the big flex is all about. Flex on these hoes. All right. And flex with yourself. You know what I'm saying? So the main thing is your life is in your hands. So control it and flex out to it. All right. Check out this next video, y'all.
Yeah, exactly. You know, there were times when I was doing Jack that I actually felt retarded, like really retarded. Oh, yeah. I mean, I brushed my teeth retarded. I rode bus retarded.
Damn.
In a weird way, I had to sort of just free myself up to believe that it was okay to be stupid or dumb.
To be a moron.
Yeah.
To be moronical.
Exactly. To be a moron.
An imbecile.
Yeah.
Like the dumbest motherfucker that ever lived.
When I was playing the character.
When you was a character.
Yeah, I mean, as Jack, definitely.
Yeah. Jack. Stupid ass Jack. Trying to come back from that.
In a weird way, it was almost like I had to sort of fool my mind into believing that it wasn't retarded. And by the end of the whole thing, I was like, wait a minute, you know? I flushed so much out, how am I gonna jumpstart it up again? It's just like...
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
You was farting in bathtubs and laughing your ass off. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Simple Jack thought he was smart. Or rather, didn't think he was retarded, so he can't afford to play retarded, being a smart actor. Playing a guy who ain't smart but thinks he is, that's tricky.
Tricky.
It's like working with Mercury. It's high science, man. It's art form.
Yeah.
You an artist.
That's what we do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hats off for going there. Especially knowing how the Academy is about that shit.
Wait. About what?
You're serious? You don't know? Everybody knows you never go full retard.
What do you mean?
Check it out. Dustin Hoffman, Rain Man, look retarded, act retarded. Not retarded. Count two picks, cheated cards. Autistic. Show. Not retarded. You got Tom Hanks, Forrest Gump. Slow, yes, retarded maybe, braces on his legs, but he charmed the pants off next to him and he won a ping pong competition. That ain't retarded. He was a goddamn war hero. Right. You know any retarded war heroes? You went full retard, man. Never go full retard. You don't buy that? That's Sean Penn, 2001, I Am Sam. Remember? Went full retard. Went home empty-handed.
Yeah, so you never go full fucking retard. You know what I'm saying? You always want to keep your composure. You know what I'm saying? Keep your feelings in check. You know what I'm saying? When you're acting in reality, whatever it is, never go full fucking retard. All right. So once again, y'all see why I picked this video. So we're gonna get to the first topic of the night. All right. We got a few of them real quick. So the first topic is flip phones without internet access are back on the rise in the U.S., okay? So as Generation Z looks to limit screen time to avoid distractions, my question is, would you rather go back to using old flip phones or a time where landlines or using landlines than continue down the road with technology on how technology now with cell phones and everything else with AI and chat GBT and everything else is going?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. It's just some good old fashioned call me, leave a fucking message.
Yeah, I'll get back with you.
Beautiful to me.
Yeah.
And then, because the thing nowadays, I feel like we are living in an era where definitely technology is completely, not a little bit, it's completely integrated within our life. Yeah. And so, you get to the point now where, you get to signing up for shit, downloading certain apps, and now all of a sudden you don't know the motherfucking codes, you don't know this and that, you're dealing with people calling you. I would love to have that shit separate. Like I was saying from the start, man, I mean, shit, if they bring back the beeper, I'll be the first motherfucker in line.
We texting that 304?
Beat me. You know what I'm saying? I tell
everybody know.
I didn't get the beat.
Right. You know what I mean? Hey, where's the payphone at? How about that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And payphone for some reason just smell pissy. I don't know why, but and that's some stupid ass shit. Like we growing up, why the fuck did the payphone used to smell pissy all the time? Like they couldn't think of nowhere else to piss except
pissing in that booth. Yeah. They want to be nasty and piss in the booth.
But man, I would love to really disconnect from, having all of my, the things that I'm involved with, from my cell phone. I ain't gonna lie, that sounds like a good ass idea to me.
Yeah, it does. Like, I think that's really like the beginning of getting off the grid, like a major part on, like, if you really are striving for somewhat of some freedom, I would say that is probably a major, one of the major, tools to kind of like eliminate, what I'm saying, if that's what you really want to do. Because once again, you're getting tracked by your phones, not just saying relationships and stuff like that, because a lot of people are like, man, yeah, I can do that shit. I mean, just think about it. Back in the day, they didn't have any cell phones, right? So if you call somebody at home and they wasn't there, shit, good luck on catching up with them. You know what I'm saying? You might see them, you might not. You know what I'm saying? Right. And the thing is, most of the time, hey, you will come across that person and be like, hey, shit, what happened? Yeah, I called you the other day. Well, guess what? life still went on. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
And relationships with people or whatever wasn't, I would say, as stressful, possibly. You know what I'm saying? Because people had to take your word for face value. You know what I'm saying? So I would definitely like to, I was just telling my wife the other day, I said, yeah, we need to really start, I've done it a few times, but really start practicing making this shit like a couple of days out of the week where using your cell phone is only for emergency purposes only. Other than that, like, let's turn our shit off. We can be together, but like leave our shit at home, and we can just be driving, being way out and about, and really just enjoy fucking life without that hassle with somebody fucking calling with bad news or any damn thing.
I'm bad about this, but I don't give a fuck. You go out to eat, and motherfucker want to take pictures.
Yeah. It's like, enjoy the moment.
I'm not gonna lie, like, and that's why I say I'm bad at it, because I'm motherfucker sitting back. I don't want to take no fuck. Now listen, I'm a foodie, so don't get me wrong. There are many times where I may take some video or pics of the food, depending on what spot I'm at, if I want to blog or some shit like that. But outside of that, just to be somewhere every fucking time, you know what I'm saying? I want to enjoy myself. Sometimes I don't want to take a motherfucking picture with a group of motherfuckers while I'm in a restaurant. Let's have that moment be between us. You know what I'm saying? And so sometimes, I'm motherfucker, hey, let's take a picture. God damn it, man. I don't want to take no fucking bill. He being antisocial. I know, and it feels great. Right. Damn it.
Yeah.
But anyway,
all right. Man. So, hey, look, call in if y'all, let us hear what y'all want to say about, say, these flip phone situations or any of these other topics we're going to bring up. The phone number is 313-266-2811. Okay. All right. So, moving on along. So, like we was talking about, say technology, we might as well go ahead and hit on this one. So we have Wendy's to begin replacing drive-through staff with AI chatbots. All right, it says it is at least as good as our best customer service representative, and is probably on average better, said Wendy's CIO Kevin Vesconi to the Wall Street Journal. Says expect Wendy's to begin using AI chatbots next month. Says, well, look like more jobs will be lost due to technology. So will you be going to a Wendy's or possibly a McDonald's or any of these other places to get your quote unquote fast food and get your order taken by, an AI chat box?
I feel like that's going to be the start. And then next thing you know, it's going to be robots putting your sandwich together.
No, they already do. In McDonald's, they do.
I ain't for that.
No, I mean,
I'm old school. You know what I'm saying? I just put... Hey, matter of fact, speaking of that, what's that? Samore got a comedy special. She said, back when we was growing up, the lunch edge, they ain't even had gloves on their motherfucking hand. They might just grab some shit and put that shit right on your
and it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, man, this COVID didn't really, and this pandemic, this fake-demic, it's done brought about a lot of fuckery, you know, with us, and, human contact and germs. And I'm not gonna lie, sometimes, and I hope you ain't one of these people, but you still got motherfuckers out here wearing 2 and 3 masks.
Man, I seen a lady the other day, man. She was...
Hold on. In the car?
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. I seen her...
What the fuck are you doing?
I seen her in a car by herself.
You trying to kill your fucking self. Do you realize the amount of oxygen that you are limiting going to the body?
Super goofy.
Simply because you riding around inside the car with the fucking mask on?
Mm-hmm.
Man, fuck that. I want somebody... I want to talk to somebody real, because I want to say... I want some extra pickles on my shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, light motherfucking ketchup or barbecue sauce. I don't know how, how these bots, they might do it, but I don't know. That's kind of scary. You know what I'm saying?
Elroy from the fucking Jetsons fixing your shit.
Man, I don't know. This shit getting wild out here, man.
Yeah, that shit is crazy. But it is, like I said, I did see like some McDonald's or one of these food chains. They actually had some robots already flipping fucking hamburgers and every damn thing. So it's like, so now, anybody that's still going to these places, are y'all going to be okay with
you let
robots?
Robot make some Chinese food for you?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Hibachi style?
No, man. Fuck that.
Yeah.
I want to see a real motherfucker flipping my shit with that spatula.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you need an actual human to actually, you know what I'm saying, put that soul, that soul in that food. You know what I'm saying? Like
we're talking about
food. Yeah,
we're saying all food ain't the same. You might buy eggs this week and they cook a little different from the one you know the week before. We talking about food.
Yeah,
this shit is not an exact. Some people might argue bacon might be a science, but at the end of the day, we're talking about food. You got to cook to taste.
But not only that though, once again, we talk about energy a lot, right? And the thing is, when you cooking from your heart, right? Mm-hmm. That's why a lot of times food tastes much better from somebody and shit that actually love you. So now we should just, you know, people gonna go ahead and just eliminate that shit. So now you're gonna have a fucking robot. So you're not gonna get no love from no fucking robot, or is it going to be synthetic? Is it going to be synthetic love? You know what I'm saying? From a robot. Can a robot love you like a human then?
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah, I don't know. Some scary shit.
Yeah. That sounds like some damn old ass Blade Runner. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you ever seen that movie. I seen that over Granddad's house when I was a kid. So
the more and more we talk about this shit, the more I really feel like I need to take my ass back to school and learn some fucking agriculture.
Yeah, me
I'm
too.
not bullshitting you.
Yeah.
Like I damn near like sometimes almost stress myself out about the fact that I feel as though growing up in our communities, all the things that we did that we were quote unquote forced to do back in the day, you know, once we had the opportunity to no longer do them, we didn't pass down the gifts and the secrets. Because you figure, you know what I'm saying, like for our contribution into this country, all of us should know how to fucking plant and garden and everything else. Yeah. And I can tell you one thing, I myself included, I damn near don't know not near nobody that got a real green thumb. I know a few people, but I'm saying that can get out there, and if I ask them, they could give me some concise answers on, hey, plant this squash during this time, your cucumber's gonna come up like this, your tomato, you know what I'm saying? Like somebody I could really go to. I damn near want to take some classes on that shit myself. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And really get to the point where, because this shit is getting scarier. It's getting on some Twilight Zone type ass shit.
Yeah, I mean, they already, like the FDA and shit is already approving this shit, lab grown meat and shit like that or whatever too. So you can expect that shit in your restaurants too. So we definitely need to be growing our own food and everything.
That's the downside to living in a country that puts capitalism at the forefront of damn near everything that's done. A lot of the decisions that impact us, they don't really think about a lot of shit outside of how it's going to affect the fucking
dollar. That's it.
And when you have that mindset, it really fucks up a lot of the ecosystem. You get what I'm saying? Like, and that's just shitty, man.
Yeah. All right. So moving on to the next one. All right. So the next topic, like I said, call in. Let us hear what y'all got to say. You know what I'm saying? The area code 313-266-2811. All right. So the next one, man. Now this one is about to get a little tough. All right. So we have a Texas woman was killed by her boyfriend after getting an abortion, police say. All right. So it says, Harold Thompson, age 22, is facing murder charges in connection with the death of a 26-year-old Gabriela Gonzalez. Rest in peace. The pair were in a dating relationship. They were seen walking together in a gas station parking lot the morning after Gonzalez had traveled to Colorado to get an abortion. Video surveillance shows Thompson putting Gonzalez in the chokehold as they were talking. But she shrugged him off, and then Thompson decided to pull a gun on her and shoot her. So this was caught on video. So once again, this is a point in time where we was talking about going full retard, where you don't go full retard. So, you know, apparently the guy was, you know, angry that, you know, she decided to go ahead and get an abortion. So I'm quite sure he wanted his son or daughter, or, you know, and he wasn't honored his wish. So this is kind of one of those, one of these where it's like, you know, women would say, I did it because, if they decided to get an abortion, because he didn't want it. Now, this is a flip where apparently she didn't want the kid and the father did. So, what's your opinion about this one? I want to hear this one.
Well, I feel like, there's a young lady in our city right now. I don't think it was a kid involved, but the nurse that her boyfriend pulled up on her at the DMC and, he forced himself in the car with her, and unfortunately, she was killed.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Right?
To that
yeah,
young lady.
definitely.
That struck kind of home right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
now, point where I'm getting with this, because it's not where you were taking it, but when I think of these two stories, I think of young men. I think of men and our mental health. I think of men and our emotional health. I think that at the end of the day, when we don't know how to emotionally regulate properly, we make those poor decisions.
Yeah.
Okay. That young lady went and got an abortion. My man may not have liked it.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, as men, you understand what I'm saying? We still have to find constructive ways to express our anger. You understand what I'm saying? And when we, to express our disappointment.
Yeah.
The young man that at the DMC incident, or the young lady who's working as a nurse right here in our city, whatever the case may be that, that was going on, we have to learn as men to handle situations differently.
Yeah.
I know people will say, well, hey, this person made me angry. This person made me get upset. It is okay for us to, feel our feelings. But after that, and I think that this is something that really, and we talk about this all the time, man. I'm an advocate for it. After that, what do we do with these emotions and these feelings that we have? Because when we get to the point where we just decide that we're going to take another life, simply because that is one of the dangers of being a man.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, I feel like as men, we're here to protect, but we also here to tear some shit up.
Yeah.
If need be.
If provoked or whatever. Yeah.
I don't think those situations, one might say to, in that moment, hey, I was provoked to do this, but as men, we have to learn to make better decisions.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Because when you get to a higher level of consciousness, a higher level of loving, a higher level of understanding, your energy, your spirit, the fact that, when you take somebody's life, the shit that comes with it in terms of the shame, the hurt, the guilt that may be placed on you, there's a lot of shit that come with that. And we have to learn that there's going to be consequences to those kind of decisions. So it's kind of sad. It's really sad. Not kind of sad. It's really unfortunate. So that's my take on it. I think that as men, we gotta really work on our emotional well-being. And maybe he was real upset, but in those moments, that's when we gotta call a friend or somebody maybe that we know and say, hey, look, bro, I got to talk to you for a moment. You get what I'm saying?
So that's why I was going to bring up, say, mentorship. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to like older men and stuff like that has possibly been in similar situations. You know what I'm saying? And actually didn't go through, the ultimate sacrifice, as far as killing somebody
choke
or
a bitch, but you're not trying to kill nobody.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? So
going overboard.
Like you said, that's going full retard. You know what I'm saying? So once again, we do have to really come up with these solutions as far as with mental health, within, say, us as men, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Women also, but I'm saying most, because we are men, you know what I'm saying? So the thing is, I do understand, like, we naturally, have, say, aggression, you know what I'm saying? That's pretty much one of our makeups, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
As a man, you know what I'm saying? And the thing is, like, you have to be able to be reasonable, you know what I mean? And you have to be able to, sometimes just walk away. You know what I mean? Sometimes, hey, look,
because
when
it's
something
strength in
just
that
really,
too.
and it's hell of a strength in just walking away. You know what I mean? From a bad situation or a situation that you really don't like, or a situation that you really can't control. Because most of the time, you know, I will say this. Sometimes we scapegoat a lot of stuff and say mental health, but sometimes it's about really control. You know what I'm saying? And like you said, you don't know how to take rejection, you know what I'm saying, or take no for a fucking answer. Everybody wants to get their fucking way, without being, say, an adult about it.
And that's why, like I said, I think the proper phrase for that is emotional regulation. Yeah, we have to learn that rejection is a natural part of life. Yeah, we have to learn that everybody is not going to always bend to our whim. Yeah, and it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. As men, we don't want to find ourselves throwing a fucking temper tantrum when we are, you know, at a place in our life where we can really be dangerous. Yeah. You know, when you see a little boy doing it and tearing shit up, it's like, hey, cut that out. But when you see a more mature, you know, adult male doing that shit, the level of fuckery that we can get into when we decide to get angry is 10 times worse. Yeah. So,
because I've seen it, you know what I'm saying, say, you know, myself with say people that I've known, you know what I'm saying, to where they can be the coolest man on earth, but get into a relationship and they don't go their way, to be a totally different person, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, luckily that, you know, a few people that I've seen like that, I was able to actually talk some kind of sense into them, you know what I'm saying, in order, you know, for not to go full retard, you know. So sometime, you know, guys out there, be a listener. And also, don't be telling somebody to go do no dumb shit. Like, you know, yeah, she did X, Y, and Z. No, go ahead. No. Pull that motherfucker to the side and actually have a real conversation with them on why you shouldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And, you know, if it was your daughter, you know what I'm saying, what would you do? If it was your mother, what would you do? You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. Always ask yourself, if it was the other way around and it was somebody that you love, what would you do? You know?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, absolutely. I have girls, and it's expected for them to, you know, throughout their journey of life, to potentially get into an argument with their little boyfriend or whatever the fuck. But I always let them know, you know, certain boundaries and things, they're not going to be crossed. Yeah. And if they are, they have someone in their life that's going to come rectify those things. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it probably won't feel good to the gentleman that decide that he want to go full retard, but it is what it is at that point. Yeah.
You know, sometimes, you know what I'm saying, you got to do what you got to do then when it comes to, you know, protecting, say, your family and stuff like that.
Oh, absolutely.
So, you know.
Absolutely. We putting the whole foot to ass. Yeah. It's just how it is. You know, it's another way to put it.
Yeah. All right. So look, while we talking about, say, you know, mental health and emotional stuff, we do have another story real quick before we get to the main topic. We had rapper Young Jock this past Friday on IG. He pretty much had an emotional breakdown and showing him crying and stuff like that on, you know, to social media. And he was saying pretty much a quote of, "No hiding behind facades, okay? Can I cry in front of the world? Why am I crying?" You know, he was explaining and discuss with the wicked world. You know, have you ever wanted to, you know, pretty much break down and cry? You know what I'm saying? And not only that, do you empathize with them? And do men actually have a safe space to be vulnerable? You know what I'm saying? To cry, to have a conversation. You know what I'm saying? And really express their feelings.
Nah, fuck no, we don't.
He said, fuck no.
Fuck no, we don't. Now I saw so many comments and motherfuckers saying shit like, you know, he basically on some bullshit if he took the time to set the tripod up and do all of this just to cry. Here's my deal, right? He may have been sitting at home and came to a place where he just wanted to release. Yeah. And maybe in that moment he said, you know what? let me see how this looks. Let me see how this feels. You understand what I'm saying? And for whatever reason that he did the shit, I felt as though he was being genuine in terms of just expressing just that, nothing more, nothing less.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of motherfuckers was saying, "Show man, maybe he got an album coming out and all this whole dumb shit." No, it's fucked up that at the end of the day, I personally don't believe men have a safe space to say a fucking thing. You know, I was talking to a guy this past weekend when we had the auditions. And we kind of jokingly talked about, especially in our community, how many things are just considered, you know, gay.
Yeah.
We to the point. Listen, man. When we entered this earth, the very first thing that we experience to know that we are loved is touch.
Mm-hmm.
All right. There's a point in our life as men where, man, we don't hug each other, embrace each other. There's some men out here who probably never been hugged by their fathers or any fucking thing. They don't even know what it is.
Yeah.
And the shit is damn near considered gay if you see a man hugging another man. It's stupid.
Yeah. That shit dumb as shit.
So
we
were talking about all the things. I'm like, man, you know what? I remember back in the day, if I stretched in a certain position, don't be doing that. That shit gay. You know what I'm saying? Like, and now that I'm older, nigga, I'm doing all kind of gay looking shit.
Yeah.
And I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
I'd be goddamn if I'm walking around here strain growing and ass cheek hurting and shit like that.
And fucking around there and fuck around and really get your ass whooped and shit, trying to motherfucking look macho and shit.
Listen to me.
And carry that shit around.
Listen to me.
You know? How about motherfuckers and shit having heart attacks and shit because they sitting up there, oh, I'm tough and this and that and other. No, go get your ass checked out. Because some motherfuckers and shit used to look at going to the doctor as being motherfucking weak and gay and shit like that. It's like, what? Are you fucking retarded?
Man.
Like,
we gotta change that as men. We gotta change that narrative, man. We gotta really, really understand that the motherfuckers before us, they did what worked for them.
Yeah.
But we, you know, as a more evolved human being, we got to cut that shit out, man. And again, if you know, I have learned in life, and something that I you know, practice is to be an observer and not judge.
Yeah.
Because you know, the more that we judge, you know, it really says more about us than it does anybody else. You know what I'm saying? So for all the people that was saying, you know, this is a crock of shit, my man is on some fuck shit, this some weak shit. Again, you know, to each his own, but just me personally, man, I'm not really trying to judge that man. I just made an observation that he felt as though he wanted to have a vulnerable moment. And peace to you, brother. You understand what I'm saying? If somebody learned from that or gained from that, then it was all good.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, like, a lot of times, man, people just be having their own insecure ass biases. You know what I'm saying? That's at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, because at the end, a lot of times and stuff, you know what I'm saying, when it takes, like you said, it takes courage and strength to be different in the first place. Right. Mm-hmm. So when you actually are doing something that's against the grain, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times, you know, like you said, going to get yourself checked out, you know what I'm saying? Getting a motherfucking massage, getting a fucking facial, getting your goddamn feet rubbed or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Something that's really, you know what I'm saying, very beneficial. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Motherfucking pubes.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Drinking water and shit. No, I don't drink no motherfucking water and shit. You know how many jobs, man, I went to, man, where people all day is drinking Mountain Dew and smoking fucking cigarettes. And it's like, bro, you really think you fucking goddamn tough, huh?
You know how many motherfuckers done called me Metro because I might have had some fruit in my motherfucking water?
Yeah, that's fun.
And then my mind, listen to me. And
it's like, don't you know this shit gonna power me up? Oh, dance on your fucking head.
This is the part that I have laughed about throughout the years. I said to myself, if this was really to go down right now, you probably got about 30 seconds before you winded, tired, and fucked up.
That's it.
And I'm going to stomp a mud hole in your ass with these fresh strawberries and cucumbers in my water.
Right.
Then we're going to see who's really Metro.
Yeah.
You understand? Because people used to say this shit to me so much that I literally, that's when I really learned about taking back my power.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to admit the shit would bother me.
Yeah.
And I had to learn. I gotta ignore silly motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I gotta ignore motherfuckers that may not be
they unlearn
where I am. So I cannot fall into the trappings of a motherfucker
of a fool
saying something about me that I personally know is not true. You get what I'm saying? Because again, I had to learn that as long as you know where you stand, nobody could ever offend you.
Yeah.
And I know the reason that I was doing it. They might not have known, but at the end of the day, did it matter if they knew or not? No. The only person it should have mattered to is me.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like I said earlier and shit, the only motherfucking the biggest challenge that anybody's going to have in their life is themselves. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Themselves. If you can conquer yourself, you winning.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean? You done won the game.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean? So, all right. So we're going to get to this main topic real quick. It's a video that goes with this. So let's take a look at this video real quick, and then we're going to get into it real quick.
Oh, man, we just walked into the gas station. We was there to grab some cigarettes and some blunts.
David Langston and his friend Carlos Kelly walked into this mobile gas station on the city's west side after a night of Cinco de Mayo celebrating. They hear a man arguing with the clerk over a few dollars, and both friends get shot.
Please, man, don't shoot us. We don't got nothing to do with this, man. And my friend said something like, man, he ain't gonna shoot us. Let us up out of here. And he started shooting.
Within seconds, David shot in the back and in the arm, protecting his face. You can see the bullet holes in the bloody shirt David was wearing. Another man was shot. His condition is not known, but Carlos killed.
My best friend, to see if he was all right, he was gone.
Best friends since grade school, both now 37 years old. David will have surgery Wednesday to remove the bullets that are still in his hand. And Carlos's family planning a funeral.
He was very loving and warm, caring, and everybody loved him. He had plenty of friends, and he just did not deserve a death like that.
But when the shooter was in the gas station, the clerk locked the door, trapping the three victims and the shooter. Clerk locked the door.
He locked the door, so we like, let us up out of here, man. We don't got nothing to do with this. And the guy like, man, if you don't unlock this door, I'm going to shoot everybody in here.
Gas station attendant should not have even allowed them to come in because he was already in a confrontation with this man, so he should have really just locked the doors before they came in.
Detroit police closed the gas station for not having a business license. The shooter tried to escape but was eventually caught, and his arraignment will likely take place later this week. What would you say to the shooter?
Man, we did not desire that, man. I asked you nicely, man. Please don't shoot us, bro. And you still did it, man. That hurt.
A GoFundMe account will be set up for both David and Carlos's family. In Detroit, Charlie Langton, Fox 2 News.
Yeah, man. Say rest in peace to that young brother, man. You know, once again, for a retard, you know what I'm saying? I will say this, you know, pertaining to this story right here alone, like the clerk himself actually should be charged, you know what I'm saying, for locking them, you know, for locking them customers in that store, because that's pretty much kidnapping also, you know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of legal way, you know, legal
ramifications,
yeah, that definitely was broken.
That's sad.
You know what I'm saying? Very sad. You know what I'm saying? Could you even imagine some shit like that, you know? And just, you know, so part of the main topic was this, okay, is in a new study, more than half of Americans have dealt with gun violence in their personal lives. For suicides, mass shootings, defensive use, unintentional shootings, robberies, domestic violence, children with guns, and so forth. You know, anyway, pretty much, you know what I'm saying, that a gun has affected, you know, everybody. So me being a little bit transparent, I will say this, like I have experienced, a few things in my life, as far as family members, myself being robbed, say some years ago and stuff like that or whatever, when it comes to gun violence. And the thing is, it's like, you know, we hear this shit all the time, like when this shit is going to stop, you know what I mean? Because the guns themselves are not killing people. It's people with guns that's killing people. You know what I'm saying? So when the fucking shit, like, you know, when this shit is really going to, you know, stop, you know what I mean? Even though I know this, you know, the United States and shit was founded off of, say, brutality and guns and shit like that, right? So Like, where do we go from here? You know what I'm saying? What are some major fucking solutions? You know what I'm saying? Because every time you look around, you know what I'm saying, there's some kid, is situation like this story right here. A family member. We done had family members in our family get killed. You know what I'm saying? You know, like I said, how many people out there has actually been affected by, say, gun violence? That's just really my question. You know, and how do you feel about it? What is your solution? You know what I'm saying? Are we just gonna keep on letting this shit keep on going the way it is, or what? You know?
Yeah. When you just said what you said, the thing that came to my mind was, there's a lot of people out here that do not value human life, and I feel as though that's something that is a learned behavior. Especially in our community, I feel as though we already deal with a lot of people that do not value our life. And I feel like now, more than ever, you're starting to see the ramifications of that, because it's like people feel like, well, my life's not valued, so why should I value somebody else's life? And so because there's that that lack of hope, that lack of, valuing, someone else's life, people just go full retard, as you said, and do whatever. And that's very disheartening. I think, again, a solution to something like that, there's going to have to definitely take some healing, some learning, to some learning of unlearning shit.
Yeah.
Because, the ways that, we survived, before, it was very necessary. Nowadays, people are just, especially these young folk, they just doing dumb shit just to do it. It's like a badge of honor.
Yeah, and want to film it and shit like that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And really, if you look at it, it's almost like that's their like reward system. You know what I'm saying? The more dumb shit that you can do and put on a fucking camera, the more views you get. Ultimately, the more views you get, the more possibility of more money you're gonna make. You see what I'm saying? So,
well, motherfuckers writing under the comment, free that man.
Yeah, shit
that
like
man
that.
That did all kind of dumbass shit.
Yeah,
they
exactly.
Saying, free my man.
Yeah.
And before we get out of here, I laugh because Academics from Instagram, he changed the word from snitch to truth teller. And I kind of chuckle every time I hear that now. Shout out to the truth tellers. Let me just say that.
Yeah, I mean,
listen, I'm just going to express this opinion.
Yeah.
That whole code of I see something and I don't step up and say something.
That's bitch shit. Yeah.
I don't really live by that. And whoever got something to say about it, keep it to yourself.
Pretty much.
Because I'm going to stand on what I just said.
Yeah.
I've never been like that. You know what I'm saying? I saw a young man one day getting extremely aggressive with his girlfriend, just two young folk, and he done snatched her phone and yoked her up. And I was with a dude, and I jumped in my car. He said, "Where you going?" I said, "No, hell no. I'm about to go holler at my man. Like, we can't do that kind of shit."
Yeah.
Oh man, leave him alone, man. They always doing it. Well, fuck all of that. Anybody said something, or we just all just gonna sit and watch? Because when I was growing up, motherfuckers would say something.
Yep.
I didn't, neighbors, whoever. You get what I'm saying? Hey, you out there arguing, acting a fucking fool. First of all, nigga, you ain't about to be doing that shit in front of my house. Second of all, cut that shit out.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? And I feel like I've heard a lot of people say, well, I don't want A, B, and C to happen. I don't really live my life in that type of fear.
Yeah.
If it happened, it happened. I feel like, what we gonna do? Just completely live in fear and just let motherfuckers just do and say whatever and just nobody never say shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I said, I think, and again, everybody, we built for something different. So some people may not have, the mindset or fortitude to be able to deal with the type of shit that come with, having to check a stupid motherfucker. But it is what it is, you know.
Yeah.
Some people can't handle that.
The one thing I would say is, people need to really understand what the quote unquote code of snitching is. Snitching don't have shit to do with, hey, if you know somebody didn't rape somebody, don't say nothing. Motherfucking no, go whoop that motherfucker ass and go turn that motherfucker in if you're not gonna whoop their ass. You know what I'm saying? Because there is no code and shit for abusing a fucking kid. You know what I'm saying? So we can go on, and you know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, probably maybe next week or something like that, we gonna touch back on the actual snitch code or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So y'all make sure y'all tune in, you know what I'm saying, for that. You know what I mean? And yeah, straight up, you know what I'm saying? Shit. Because the thing is if you got a fucked up neighbor or something and shit, you know what I'm saying, and you doing some foul shit, and you not the kind of tough motherfucker or whatever, what you think you supposed to do? Call the damn police, you know what I mean? Because apparently and shit, this motherfucker probably doing something to take down the value of your house or something like that in your neighborhood, you know what I mean? So
man, take down the value of your house. Listen, come outside acting ignorant. Like I said, I think nowadays it's almost normalized for us to see violence and keep our mouth closed.
Yeah, and keep on pushing. You know what I'm saying?
It's just like anybody, you can see nowadays, you see a motherfucker get killed and there's 10 motherfuckers around, but then all of a sudden don't nobody want to say nothing.
No, and then they fucking want to videotape the shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So all right, so I'm glad y'all tuned in. This was the 20th episode of the Gamg, the Big Flex podcast. All right. So, y'all make sure y'all share this out, like, subscribe, and so forth. And y'all make sure y'all tune in with us every Monday night. And do not forget, I am having a free boot camp class starting May 28th. All right. At Jafar Fitness. So once again, email me at gamgpodcast7@gmail.com. To register with your name, and I'll send you a confirmation code. And also, if you want to get your walk on with Feeling Healthy Vibes, okay, at DeQuinder Cut this Saturday morning at 9:00, come on through. You know what I'm saying? Wear green. All right. Anything else you want to say real quick, cuz?
No, man. Again, shout out to all the mothers. Again, shout out to the fathers. Shout out to the families out there. Shout out to all the people that are putting forth an effort to put family as a priority. You know what I'm saying, in their life. I think that's huge and that's big. Anybody out there because that can be challenging.
Yeah.
Especially nowadays when we living in that cancel culture of motherfuckers say one thing to you and it's like I'm beefed out with you for life.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? We don't know how to forgive no more, and we don't know how to give each other grace. Like, fuck all of that, So shout out to, the moms and the dads and the families, because, that right there to me is the foundation of what a true community is.
All right. Yep. Y'all heard it from the motherfucking man himself, Don Snipes, all right? So we are out of here, family. Y'all keep on flexing on these hoes, and we will see y'all next week, 9:00. Streamcasting podcast, the YouTube channel. Peace, y'all.